So here we have this Kreg Accu-Cut universal track saw system. Now, I've had this thing for about 6 months now. I've used it for quite a few cuts, and in this video, I'm gonna give you a quick overview, and then I'm gonna let you know how well it worked for me. Alright, so I got the kit with 4 of these 26.5-inch tracks. You can use them separately, or you can connect them together with these metal pins just like this. The kit also came with this quick 90-degree edge guide. It just slides into the end like this, and that'll let you easily line this up for a perfect 90-degree cut. The tracks have these blue plastic guide pieces, on the bottom is rubber, and that's really helpful because it makes these grip onto the material a lot better, and for quick cuts you really don't have to use clamps. And then of course it comes with this universal saw guide. It's got a few pieces on here that adjust. It'll fit pretty much any circular saw, and I use it with this Milwaukee circular saw. To attach the saw, you just have to slide it into one of these cutouts, and for this one I have to pull the blade guard up. Then tighten both of these clamps down with a screwdriver, and now it's ready to use. It hooks onto the track really easily and then slides really well. Now, if you're using this system for more than 6 months, here's my thoughts on it. It works all right, but the rails have a lot of play in them. You can really see it on the backside here between the blade and that guide, and that creates a few problems when you go to use this to cut. One of them you can see right here. I cut into this sacrificial plastic piece a few times, and you can buy replacements for these, but ideally you shouldn't be cutting into it every time you make a cut. These are sort of just stuck onto the track with a sticker, and you can buy replacements for them, but ideally you shouldn't be cutting into them every time you go to make a cut. And if you cut into it enough times, it'll start to throw off your measurement. Another problem, which might just be specific to this saw, is that these two clamps here don't hold the saw on very well, and it's pretty easy to accidentally tweak it, which again is going to give you an uneven cut. So yeah, overall that's my experience using it. If you just want a cheap track saw kit to break down some plywood, and you're not too worried about the exact dimensions, then this thing works great. But if you're using this for more fine cuts where you want perfect edges, then I'd recommend getting the actual track saw that's meant for this rail, and not this universal plate, because it just has too much play in it.